I'm almost done. I got one more day with you guys, and then I'm off. I need my day off, you know. So, how is everybody today? Oh, you know what? Oh, hold on. It should flip. Why is it not flipping? I don't know why this isn't flipping, you guys. Here, I'm going to end this because that's stupid. Why is that doing that? There it goes. Sorry, you guys. I had to flip it. This morning. So, good morning. Good morning. It's supposed to be like almost 90 today, so you can see I'm dressed cooler. Got my camisole on and everything. So, anyway, good morning. How's everybody? Good morning. I'll be on in a second. So, I'm only going to take a few questions today. I have a lot of people. And now remember, my new schedule is if you are a typical follower, like I know you. Like if I know you, and you guys know what I mean, good morning, that I know you, that means that you get to have Wednesdays. I've got Wednesdays set back just for my normal followers. So good morning, everybody. You guys know what I mean by that, and you know what I'm saying. So you guys can catch me on Wednesdays. I already scheduled. I booked out a month already, but I'm catching up. Honestly, you guys, I did 28 readings this week. That was a lot. And yeah, it was a lot. So I got them all fit in, and my eyes are itching. So yeah. But so that you guys know, all right? Itchy. All right. With that said, if you guys want to ask me questions, okay. Lillian, you can't ask how. I can't. Don't do such a general question. It's okay though. But yeah, how is everybody? However, see. Now I have applied as a creator in the Creator Fund for TikTok. So you're gonna see if that gets accepted. It's gonna change things quite a bit. My morning's great. The chick that I had yesterday, it died this morning. It was doing better, and sometimes it was at one of they're very, very small, and they hatch. They seem to be a little weaker, even if they are meant to be small chicks. And it died this morning. So if you guys saw that I had gotten some chicks, I got a box of chicks. So yeah, it died this morning, so it wasn't so hot, but there's nothing I could do about it. I fed it food and water. I got to check the other chicks. I have to call the hatchery and say, hey, give me some money back. I know that sounds mean, but yeah. So yeah. I can't send just one, by the way. You have to send them at least in threes or they'll die. You can't send them more than, and it's more the better. I had 29 in there, so I only lost one. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I went and got some more chicks. I had a raccoon that got in, and God, these were pullets though. They were like 8 weeks old, and I'm just so mad. I lost every single one, and I got a raccoon. God, it must be a family. So they've pulled something underneath the deck. I've got a huge deck goes all the way around my house, and it smells. And they've done something. So I'm gonna have to. I've been setting traps, and I had to laugh because you guys, there's a girl on YouTube, and she's got like almost 1 million followers, and she's throwing this fit because her dogs are barking because they had a possum in their backyard. I'm like, well, welcome to the Midwest. Seriously, every single day. I mean, come on, So hi, Divergent Heart. Yes, I'm here. If you guys don't know who Divergent Heart is, he's my computer guy. He's the one that's keeping me on schedule. By the way, you guys, there's some days I'm like, he's keeping me on. He's keeping me going. So, all right. So let's go. I'm gonna hi guys. I'm going to do a few questions. We've been talking about it, and we're kind of at a point where we're like, well. Some places if you want your one question answered, it's $3 or $5. Well, I'm not doing that because what I'm doing is giving a little like a small snippet of what you're going to get. So that's why I've been free. So, anyway, so far it must be working because I had almost a million hits this month on some of my things on TikTok. So it's doing really well. And I don't know what to do with YouTube. If anybody out there knows what to do with YouTube and how to get this, because it's something to do with an algorithm, because I'm telling you what, I can't get the growth I want out of YouTube. And I was doing extremely well. They changed it now and they keep changing the algorithm. So that's why I've been on TikTok more. So, okay. So let's go. Let's see what we get. Hi guys. Let's see. Thank you, Brandon. Cindy, you see yourself being yourself again. Okay. I'm taking your girls to Mall of America and then the Wisconsin Dells. Cindy, that's awesome. I have property up in the Dells. I'm gonna buy a piece of property and I might move there. I like to be outside of it because there's lots of things to do. If you guys don't know where that's at, it's beautiful. And I've got it's in Briggsville, Wisconsin. It's in Lake Mason. It's 12 minutes away from the Dells. And I'm actually looking at a lot now. Like actually buying something there. I just love it there. I'm just very, very comfortable there. So anyway, okay. Hi guys. Stop. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Mandy. Mandy love. How is everybody? Yes, I will take a few questions. I'm only going to be on here for a half an hour. That's all I do. And then at 11, I got 8 backflow readings. So if you guys know what backflow is, it means that there's people that have had to make a new appointment because they missed theirs, or they're my normal customers. I keep just for my normal customers a certain time. So as like on Wednesdays. So that way they can get on and talk to me. Okay. And yes, I haven't been up that long, to be honest. I didn't go to bed until after 11 last night and I didn't sleep. It wasn't too bad, so if I don't get sleep, you can tell I didn't get sleep. I'm one of these, okay, because I'm a Pisces moon, so that you know this. I don't know if you knew. Pisces need more sleep than normal. If you're a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, you need more sleep than an average other person. They just do. And I have to have my sleep. I am in 8 hours. I'm 7. I'm pretty good on 7, but it's got to be pretty uninterrupted, or I'm just like, so, okay. Hi guys. Hi, Hina. It's hard to say. I'm Hina. That's funny, play on words. Anyway, James' current feelings for me after he broke up. He knows he has to move on. And he's trying to get over it. That's how he feels. Okay. Okay, you guys listen to me. I'm going to do a little astrology for you. If you're feeling in a funk lately in the last couple days, the reason is because Capricorn, the full moon is in Capricorn. Capricorn's a very hard worker. You're kind of feeling guilty, or you're being pushed a little to get yourself in the right place. So if you're really, really feeling that, let it go for a few days. And it should kind of wane, because we had our full moon last night. Okay. You're going into a motel while you're looking for a house. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. McClure. Tammy. I've heard of people doing that. I've not been that unfortunate, but I hate to say this. I think it's going to take longer than 4 weeks, dear. Just be hunkered down and be prepared, okay? Oh, Ashley, has your funk been a couple of months? It has a lot to do with the economy and everything, too. I still remember I predicted that I thought that the economy was the inflation was gonna slow down this year, which I predicted. It is going to. I don't know about you, but I am now I am now under $4 a gallon here in Wisconsin. So I'm outside of Chicago. So yeah. All right. Hi. Is it Jemima? Yeah. Will I have a safe birth delivery? Will it be early August or late August? Late August. And yes, you'll be fine. I feel like, are you going to try to have it normal? It feels like you might try normal. Okay. Hi, guys. Oh, Staten Island. Hey, good morning. Cafe Beans. Oh, that's awesome. Um, that's awesome. I'm planning on coming out that way to you guys. I'm going to be actually going to Salem. I've never been to New York. Now, you guys have to understand, I am a country, I would rather be like in the middle of Yellowstone. So I don't go to large cities a lot. I'll go to Chicago on occasion, but I'm just like, meh, I'm there all the time. No big deal. But, so when I told my husband that when we go out for our trip, we're going to go through, Niagara Falls. And I've never been there either. So I always go out down south or out west. I spent a lot of time out in that area, a lot of time in Florida. And I'm going to be out in New York. So I've got a couple of followers who actually I've known for a long, like probably 10 years. They want to visit with me. So, okay. Are you going to receive what you've been praying for this week next? I don't know what it is, but they say next. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. 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 Okay. Marie, should you continue being a full-time entrepreneur? Yes. Yep. Oh, good. I thought you would have a baby girl, and I was right. It's so funny. I guess I have a 50 shot. I mean, seriously. But it feels like female energy. So that girl will be a girl. Like, she'll be pink, and she'll want to wear pink. And I've got my oldest granddaughter she's not like that now, but when she was little, everything was pink and she wanted everything real girly. Now she's 9. Now she loves Nightmare Before Christmas, anything creepy. So everything like that. So she's going through that phase now. I honestly think that, and then my youngest granddaughter, who's 2, everything's Halloween, scary, boo. And that's everything. I think they know I'm a psychic, and I think they know I ghost hunt and stuff. And I think that that's what they're real attracted to it because they're watching me. But everything it's scary, boo. She's 2, so it's just funny to see it. So yeah, okay. Oh, good. Okay, good. Yeah. So let me tell you one more time. I'm going to reiterate that the full moon was in Capricorn. And what's Capricorn do? It forces you to get your butt moving. So if you're feeling like, you're a little in a funk now today because you're like, I should have gotten going and I didn't do it. And I was like that. I was very motivated. I am a Capricorn rising. So I'm kind of like, I got to get this book going, doing that. I've got 4 books in me. I'm already a published author. And if you guys haven't checked out, I'm a children's author. I've got 2 books out. I've got a coloring book coming out also. It's sacred symbols. So it's all like tarot symbols and stuff like that. And you'll be able to buy it on my website page by page. So, and you can color. The reason that I do those is I started doing them just like for fun for my kids at school. And I did hippie stuff and stuff like that. And the kids are like, why aren't you publishing these? And I'm like, because, then I was doing this 15 years ago before any of this stuff came out with the adult coloring books. And so I have a very good friend who's probably on here right now and says, why aren't those published? Why haven't you done that? I said, I don't know. I say, same reason I have a 422 page book sitting on my counter, unpublished, because I couldn't find a agent, and I probably should just do it myself. That's why. So yes, I am a writer. At a heart level, at my heart level, I'm a writer. And so, but yeah, I've got a book coming out soon, you guys. It's called The I Am Plan. It has to do with manifestation and the fact that I think that you can't just manifest, just pull it out of your butt. You have to make a plan. You can't, I don't agree with some of these places. Oh, if I just think it happens. No, you have to put some stuff in place to let it happen. So it's kind of like an extension of The Secret. So that's going to be coming out soon. So I've just got to get it. I've got it in pieces all over the place. I have to start putting it together now. So yeah. Coloring relaxes me. I do too. You guys know I'm an art teacher. I taught for 31 years, and I have to laugh. I was at my stained glass class last night or 2 nights ago, and some of these people are like, they're like, You guys understand that when I produce art, I can produce it and sell it for like $1,000. I'm a professional artist on the side. When I'm not doing this, that's what I'm doing, or I'm gardening. Anyway, and they're like, oh, and that, well, I do that too. And I'm thinking to the other people that are at the class, and I'm just kind of chuckling to myself because I'm like, you didn't do this for 31 years. You know what I mean? I'm a very serious, and by the way, my stained glass turned out really crappy. I was really unhappy. I left too much of gaps and I had to fill it in with solder and it doesn't look good. I'm not pleased at all with it. I'm going to finish it and I'm going to start a new one. And they let me, if I go in from 10:30 to 12:30 on Wednesdays, I can go in and work on stuff there. And they have all the tools. So I think that's what so if you see my schedule change just a little bit, that's why. All right. Thanks, guys. So yeah, I know. I have Book Baby self-publishing. I know. That is what we're doing with my coloring book. And I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? My ideas of my books, what's happening is that ideas get popular and they almost, the book that I wrote has been sitting for over 10 years. And I've seen something come out similar. And I'm like, it's about a psychic who doesn't know she's a psychic. And she's 18 and she's coming of age type thing. And so it's kind of like a youth novel sort of. So yeah. Should you move to another country with your family? I want to say you'll have the opportunity. I don't know if you'll go. Okay. You're getting out of a bad situation. Yes, you'll be fine. Things for you, Mandy, will settle down around late August. Okay. Yeah, you're in a funk. I know I am too. Have we done Virgo yet? What do you mean by that? Do you mean like in my readings? If you guys go to YouTube, you'll see that I post cusp readings, general. Then I do finance and career for everybody. That's just standard signs. And then I do fire sign love, water sign love. And I'm also going to start putting on 1 month of predictions. And so, because it seems like people like that. Can I find a way to make money? Yes, you find a side hustle, dear. There's a side hustle involved. Are you a Capricorn rising too? You guys do know, and I'm going to say it again because I've been saying this for like a week now, or well, a few weeks now, that if your sign is similar to mine, my cards work for you. That's what the traction is. So if you have, and these are the signs, 90% of everybody calls me has these signs somehow in there, and there's 6 or 7 of them. So I mean, I'm almost reading for everybody. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you have a Sag, a Cap, a Pisces, a Cancer, because Cancer and Caps are opposite. Leo and Sag is like each other. A Taurus, because I'm a Taurus North Node, and a Scorpio, because Scorpio is very malleable. Now I do get some Aries. I did get an Aquarius yesterday, but she had a Capricorn rising. So I don't see a whole lot of Aquarian, Geminis. I do see some Geminis. Geminis are very malleable too, but usually one of those signs will be in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even possible North Node. Do you see how I almost covered everybody? But do you see how that goes? That is true though. And I would say there's days where there's a theme going, and I'm telling you, the theme will be all Cancer. Cancer, I offer stability to Cancer because I am a Capricorn. I'm your opposite. So there's a very much an attraction there with that. Okay. And I'm also Sagittarius offers stability to Gemini because they're opposites. So that's I do get quite a few Geminis. So okay. Let's see. Yeah, see Cancer rising. That's the traction. Pisces. See what I'm saying? You guys have some of the similar signs that I do. So there's truth to that. Okay. Will your financial situation improve? Not for about 4 months. There's something that's 4 months away that will help much. I don't know if trying to get your taxes, because that's already, let's see, the 4 months is already, well, no, that's not quite the end of the year. So, but about 4 months. Okay. Hi, Solig. I didn't know you were Scorpio Sun and Moon. Boy, you picked a hard chart. Scorpio is a hard chart, you guys. You guys, you know that, right? It's that they're very, very powerful, but it can be very difficult because you're constantly fighting the fear of things. You're constantly fighting fear because Scorpio controls fear. That's the Mars. So yeah, it's a hard chart. I was told, and I don't know if this is true, I don't know what everybody's opinion is. I picked a harder chart myself because I picked a Pisces moon, which is difficult. So I've been told that by several people because it's just we're so emotional and we want to help everybody, like, and it's to our detriment. So yeah. All right. Let's see what I'll get. Will you conceive, Rose? Will you conceive this year? Ooh, yeah, more later in the year. Okay. Does the man interested want to date me? Yes. Taurus, and now you guys understand, because she says he's a Taurus as well. You have a tendency also, you may get a person that's the same sign as you. It's normal to be both Scorpios or both Capricorns or Aquarians. So I know that Sages, I either love a Sag or I hate a Sag. I have a best friend that's been a Sag. Sages, out of all of the signs, and I am a Sag, the most narcissistic sign is a Sag. I don't care what anybody says. They have the tendency to be full of themselves. I wanted to say the other one might be an Aries, but it's not so much. There's a temper with an Aries. Not always, but it can be they can have a temper. And I've met a couple times Aries that don't have a temper because they've got other signs that balance them out, or they've learned to deal with their temper. Well, all fire signs have tempers. I can have a bad temper. The only time I get a bad temper is if somebody's disrespecting me. You get nasty with me or disrespect me, or if I've not done anything wrong and you're on me, I will go off. And yes, I do. You can probably tell I've got a bit of a temper. I do. So, and I'm all mouth. I'll start with the name calling. If you start in with me, I'll start right back at you. I'm like, yeah. And I have a potty mouth. So I do. I admit it. It's something my grandkids tell me I have a potty mouth, so I have to kind of control that. So I have a grandson who is 12. You know, he's 12. He's not 13 yet. He's 12. But yeah. So it's kind of funny because you get older and people think you don't swear, and I'm like, oh, hell no. All right. Okay, let's see. Well, I get them. Will you get your visa to Australia? Which week? Okay. You won't get it in July. I think you're going to get it more in August, like maybe the first week. Okay. But it's coming, maybe second week even. Will you get pregnant before the IVF cycle? No. You're going to have IVF. I feel like there's control. You have to have somebody to help you out. Okay? Which is not a big deal. IVF, you know what? It's so interesting. Now, really, really fast, that they've been doing studies on IVF. Now, I'm a reader. Now, if you guys don't know, I have 2 master's degrees, part of a PhD. I'm just more of an intellectual person. I'm Sag. Sages have a tendency to be the eternal student. They're always wanting to do something. And the study said that that IVF children are smarter and more depressed. Now, here's my thought. I think that stuff, because I've done studies myself, that's skewed, because did they take in account that people that are brighter, they're IVF people sometimes have more money. People who have more money have higher IQs. I hate to say that's true. And they happen to be brighter. Because they're brighter, you're a little more depressed because you see the light that the world sucks. So I'm like, so to me, that seems like that study might be skewed. But that's just my I'd have to look at the case studies. So yeah. All right. Anyway, hold on here. I'm a Gemini Cancer cusp with a Scorpio moon and a Leo rising. Okay, what readings should I look at if any? Brandon, honey, I just posted. Oh wait, no, I've got Gemini Cancer in my iPad. I'm posting it. I will be posting. You would just do a Gemini. A Gemini's fine. Whatever one feels like you should go to, you go to. Now, there's days that I post. Whenever I post, I notice they're for me also, because I will post my Sagittarius career and finance. That is my specialty, by the way. If you want to know what your highest potential is, career-wise and as a person, love readings, I do them, but I'm not that's particular with those, and that's not my specialty. I really think that if you're in the right place, love will find you. And maybe you weren't supposed to have love this lifetime. Maybe you're supposed to be on your own. And so I have a different attitude about love and relationship, but mine is career and what you're really supposed to be doing with yourself. So I noticed for career, finance and career, Pisces works, Capricorn works, and Sag works. So there are like three. And then Taurus also works because it's your north node. And if you guys don't know what your north node is, you need to know it. You can see you can see it in your chart. It'll say north node. Your north node is what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. And I am a Taurus north node. And what a Taurus north node literally is learning is how to make money in a spiritual way, but still make a living at it. How to be spiritual and make money. And that's literally what I do, right? Even as a teacher, I was an art teacher, right? That's spiritual, right? So see how that goes. All right. So, okay, I'm going to take your north node's Aries. Okay. And then you take a look at your south node, because your south node is what you're getting rid of. For instance, I'm Taurus. My opposite of Taurus is Scorpio. So in my last lifetime, I was Scorpio, and I was getting rid of fear, because fear, so I'm trying to, in this lifetime, learn how to be confident, like a Taurus. Tauruses are bulls. They're confident. They're learning how to be confident, and it's a spirituality about it. But we're releasing fear. That's what the South Node says. So if you want to know what you're supposed to be doing, either do your North and South Node on astrologygumbo.com. That's my website. You can find it all kinds of information on there. Or take your birth date and put it together and make one number. That's your destiny. I'm an 8, which it has to deal with power. And it's for an 8, women who are I talk to other women who are 8s, and we have people sometimes don't like us because we're very, very powerful, and they're not used to having a woman with so much power. And literally, like, I don't play. They always call me the boss lady. Whenever I have anybody come do work for me, because I do have some construction going on and off, they'll call me the boss lady, because I'm like, I don't play. I'm also Capricorn. I don't play. Plus I do go a million miles an hour because I'm Sag. So see how they go. All right, take about 4 more questions. Okay, you guys. Oh, Lily, your brain is super scrambled today. We had full moon last night. That might be it. And don't think that does not affect you. It does. I have watched the patterns. I am a teacher of 31 years, and whenever there's been a full moon, the kids are nuts. So everybody tells me that doesn't, they say, oh, they've done studies and that's not true. No way. If a whole moon can control the tides of a gigantic ocean, then how can it not affect us when we're 97% water? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So yeah. All right. Is my gallbladder bad? It's getting bad. It's getting bad. Okay. Genja, I know what it's like. I was having gallbladder like symptoms. Found out that my gallbladder is clear, and what's going on is I had a lap band removed. I don't know if you guys, they don't work, so don't ever get one of those dumb things. And there was scar tissue, and every time if I ate, just because I've always had my stomach's that big, and even though it's gone, and if I would eat just right and I'd eat just a little too much, my stomach, I'd be like hurting. I thought it was my gallbladder. It's scar tissue. So yeah. Interesting, huh? When we book a reading for you, should we give, yes, please bring your chart. Thank you, Flower Power. If you're going to get an appointment with me, because what I do while I'm talking to you, because I'm also an astrologer, it's so funny because I'll do a reading and then I'll prove it. I'll pull your chart. I'll say, oh, well, look, your Scorpio is in your 10th house of spirituality, and so, and I'll say, and I'll have told you that because I put them together because I'm using my mediumship, which I talk to the people on the other side, and mediumship. And then I'm talking to, your spirit guides sometimes, and then I'm looking at your chart. So I do a combination of all of it and tell you what's coming up. By the way, something really good stuff's coming for if you've got a Pisces. You've got a Pisces in your chart on 1 to 12 houses, which I do because I'm a Pisces moon. Good luck. There's good luck and fortune coming, and it's going to start around October. Okay. All right. Oh, how can I sleep better? Pisces sun. I get you, honey. First of all, you're psychic. Pisces are always psychic. Now, I saw something on here on TikTok about the Virgo being more psychic than the Pisces. I don't agree. I know that Virgos do have a good, they have a good grip. They, especially if it's a Virgo moon. But I still say Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, any of them are psychic and have a psychic ability. More so than any of the other signs. Okay? And yes, Virgo moon, I agree with that, but not totally that they're more psychic than a Pisces. I don't agree with that. It's not, Pisces can be a difficult sign to have. You guys do know that, right? Because you're so emotional. And as far as sleeping, if you ever tried, if you've not, some of my videos, 478 pattern, you'll be asleep in 5 minutes. You breathe in for 4. You hold it for 7, you blow out for 8. Now, a couple of you guys earlier in the year, I was doing meditation on here with you guys. So, because I am a meditation specialist and I can get you guys in the right spot. So, especially when you're stressed out. I know when I'm stressed, I was really stressed out because all of a sudden my readings increased. And I changed my attitude. I shifted my attitude about it. No offense, I'll get to you. If I don't get to you, I'll get to you eventually. And I'm really, really sorry that I can't be like right then and there, because I've always been a person where I try to get to you right then and there. I can't anymore. So, but I will get to you. Like I've got about 4 email questions right now. I have to go get my chiropractor. I'll get to you. So you see what I'm saying? Tomorrow, for Thursday, Friday, Saturday are my days off. I only do my podcast for an hour on Saturday. And those are my days off. And I usually don't do anything on here because I can't. I just need the downtime. I usually go take care of my dogs, my chickens. I garden quite a bit. I got 2 square yards of pulverized blended dirt, which is like nutrients in it, to put in my gardens. So, and when I mean gardens, I have 5 acres. So yeah. Okay. You know what, Ida? I know, I'm so sorry, dear. The YouTube, they're pulling stuff, Ida. I'm telling you guys now. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, they're owned by Google now, and they're pulling stuff. They're trying to keep people from, I don't know what, the notifications don't come, or they're late, and I don't understand why. I've tried to talk to somebody. They don't care. I think that's going to be the end of them. I think eventually that's what's going to happen. They're gonna put themselves out of business, just like Facebook is. And if you notice, the only people on Facebook are really old. I had an old guy that was maybe 68 or 70 threatening me, saying I shouldn't be on social media. I'm like, you're a fool. You don't even know what I do. Or I answered something because he's like this really devout Trumper, and I'm like, I'm not any of it at this point. There's a new party coming anyway, and we need a new party. And he was calling me names. He was threatening to kill me. I mean, it was like ridiculous. I wrote back and I'm like, I see you have grandkids. Are you raising your grandkids to be like this? Are you proud of this? And then my assistant on the that's here. He's also he's my moderator. He says, you should have threatened to find out what church he goes to, and says he's so religious, and turn him into that and see what they say. But you know what? Honestly, some of these churches are so nasty anyway, they wouldn't care. So that's just true. So yeah. Rachel, will your health get better? You're a Leo. I want to say it's going to stay the same. Are you trying some new things, some new herbal? I try to get into it. I'm a real big proponent of homeopathic doctors. They're so hard to get into. There's one that I was seeing. It's like it takes a year to get into them. But they'll find stuff wrong that doctors miss because, the modern medicine just treats the symptoms. They don't find the root cause, which is ridiculous. So, yeah. Anyway, hi, guys. You're not that old. What do you mean I'm old? I didn't say you were old. You're younger than me. Okay. Will you meet a new love soon? You got somebody coming in, but it's about towards the end of the year. Like a lot. Like it's a pretty intense thing. You might know them from their past or know of them. Okay. My ex is trying to rekindle. Should I run or should I give it a try? I'm not going to tell you that. I want you to make your decision, but I will say it'll be more of the same thing. So that should kind of decide. It's more of the same. He'll say he's changed, and you guys left on okay terms, though. So yeah, you could try it if you wanted. I don't feel like it was a really nasty breakup. So, okay. Rose, will I ever get married? Yes, but down the road about 2 years. It's going to be a while. Okay. Enjoy the journey. I feel like there's a guy coming in. Maybe sometime next year, and you guys will be together for a while. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Divergent Heart. So, Jemima, any guidance for the husband with the oil business project? Will it be prosperous? It's going to take about a year to year and a half. Yes. It'll be fine. Okay. All right. I'm going to be getting off. I'm going to do one more question because I'm already on here 36 minutes and I wasn't supposed to be on here but 30. So if you guys want to know more information, go ahead and hit me up on my website. I am booked. August is completely open though. So it's already mid-July. So it's not that bad. So just hit me up, okay? And my calendar should open up now to August. So, okay. Will your disability case be approved? Yes, but boy, they're going to drag it out, and you have to do an appeal or something. But yes, you will. One more question. Will your medical tourism business ever be abundant? Yes, but I am telling you that that's going to be changing. The United States is changing. I know what you're talking about. It's where you're taking a vacation to go get medical procedures because it's so damn expensive here in the United States. But I'm telling you, you might have to switch a little bit. Okay, Jennifer? Because that's going to change. That's going to change within the next couple of years. You could probably do it for another year or two, but just be prepared. It's going to change because prices are coming down. I have no idea how and I don't know why, but I want to say that there's competition involved and the prices are going to start to come down. And there's going to be some of a regulation. There's something going on positive with medical care here. So just to let you know. All right. You guys take care. Make it a great day.